Okay, you guys, here's your lesson on immunity. All right, we have mechanical defenses, which are our skin, see the skin wall, mucous membranes, enzymes and stuff that keep um, microbes and pathogens out of our system. So here we have the coronavirus, and the coronavirus is a microbe that gets inside of us. We know that it's a virus because it wears a name tag that has its name on it. My body cells wear name tags that say body cell. And so we know that these guys belong in our body, but this guy has a foreign name tag. So when he tries to get into our system, he can't get through the mucous membranes, he can't get over the wall, barbed wire, and then a big shark comes by with the enzyme shark, and enzymes can break them down. So one way to keep viruses and other microbes out is through our mechanical system. But someone sneezed, achoo, and he can get through and into the body. Now, when he gets into the body, our immune system, called the innate immune system, takes over. And the innate immune system is our first responders. So we have the first responders. So once past the mechanical system, the virus gets into our system, and our innate immune system has to take over. So when that happens, the virus really wants to get in and take over our body cells. So it'll get in and it'll start replicating and trying to take us over. And so there's a couple kinds of cells that could respond. Now, we have neutrophils. And neutrophils, if it was a bacteria trying to get into our system, a neutrophil would take it on and neutralize it, kill it. If it were a cancer cell that was trying to take over and wreak havoc, neutrophil's son, a son of neutrophil, the son of Phil, he would take over and take care of cancer. So these guys usually just work on microbacteria and cancer cells and such like that. Now we have a virus that's taking over. So it's trying to take over. So we have fat macrophage. He eats anything. So the macrophages are the big eaters. So he could potentially take care of this coronavirus by eating him and destroying him. And we have these other cells of the innate immune system, such as the killer cells. Now the killer cells, they kill everything and anything in their path. They're crazy. See the crazy eyes? They kill everything. And so he can even recognize this virus without even its name tag. He knows to kill it. So these are just like crazy killers. And so these are our first responders. So when these guys get in, these guys do their job. And one of the other cells of the innate immune system is the dendrites. So the dendrites will rush to the area and they will engulf all of the foreign cells. So they will engulf this coronavirus. And what happens is, once eaten, the dendrite is now contaminated, but he will display his antigen. That is the name tag to identify it. It'll display its antigen on the dendrite cell wall so that everybody can see it. And so from here, the innate system hasn't, completely eradicated this coronavirus. So from here, the adaptive immune system takes over. So this guy's kind of like the tattletale, and he runs over and meets the T cells and the lymph nodes, and it's saying, hey, look, we've been invaded by this guy, help us out. At this point, the body might have created a fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Anyway, the fever is there. Body will heat up to make these coronaviruses uncomfortable and slow them down so our body has a chance to fight them. So the T cell will read, see, he has glasses on, he'll read the dendrite and say, oh, we have this invader, well, I better get busy, and he will start to have babies. So he'll start to proliferate and have daughter cells, and there's a bunch of these different kind of cells. So if coronavirus had entered our system before, we would have recognized it right away, and we would have antibodies floating around that would attach to the coronavirus and mark it for destruction. It's like putting like a sticky note on there and saying, hey, you got to kill it. If he's been here before, but he hasn't, this is the first time. So we have to go through a process to fight this guy. And in this process, we will have B cells that will be making antibodies. We will have killer cells that will come over and kill the antibody or kill the virus if it's marked with an antibody because it's been there before, or kill it after it gets marked. So this is a big war that goes on. So the killer cells are taking care of all these infected cells. So all the body cells that have been infected, all the body cells that have been infected by the coronavirus have to be killed. All the coronaviruses have to be killed. So this guy is going to have to die as well because he has been infected. So the killer cells go around and kill all the infected body cells that have been infected by coronavirus. Okay, so we also have, so this war goes on, but the war will go on and these guys will keep killing until someone tells them to stop. And this is when stone suppressor cells, T cells come in. It's a suppressor T cell. It's a chill, baby. The war's over. We can stop killing. So when we've kind of defeated this guy needs to come in and tell everybody to stop, slow down, chill out. At the same time, now these are all cells that this guy triggered to be produced. He triggered these memory T and B cells to keep track of what happened, so that the next time the virus gets into our system, we will automatically have these antibodies around to attach to it and kill it. But if this is the first time it's entering our system, then we have to kind of go through this big war in order for the antibodies to exist in our blood. So after we beat coronavirus and we live, we are now immune to this, at least for a while. So this is kind of how the immune system works. This is my explanation. I went through this is the adaptive immune system, and these were all the cells of the adaptive immune system. And then this was the innate immune system, which were our first responders. And then we had our mechanical. So hopefully this helps.